Hello friends, you're welcome to today's edition of Monday Football Show. Today we'll be looking at how the Super Eagles was eliminated from the World Cup, and we'll be looking at how Chelsea was beaten by Brentford, and lastly we'll be looking at what is going to come up during the week, Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Together we'll be doing that with Lekon Osho, my wonderful friend. You're welcome.
Thank you for inviting me again.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro. First of all, let me apologize for last week. We couldn't do anything last week because of some technical issues. We are very sorry. And Nigeria versus Ghana, what happened?
Kai, the Jollof Derby. Calling it the Jollof Derby itself, God, is something else, because Ghana came with a purpose and they did what they wanted to.
Do you know I was very disappointed?
We all should.
With our team, Ghana went to the Nations Cup and were nowhere to be found.
But the truth of the matter is the selection of the squad.
Yes.
No doubt about it, those guys gave their 100%, but they gave the know-how.
I disagree with that.
They didn't give
their 100%. The only person I saw in that game was Victor Osimhen.
Victor Osimhen, yes, no doubt. But most of these players the coach used were new to the pattern. Because say for instance, you say Ademola Lookman should go and play the winger. Ademola Lookman, yes, is a winger, but he's not the kind of winger that crosses often. And the kind of play Nigeria was playing was they take the ball through the wings, and Ademola Lookman and co with the other side, they cross the ball in for Osimhen because of Osimhen's cross.
It took our coach a longer time before doing substitute.
He took our coach the worst time to take substitute.
I sat down and I was looking at the coach. Did our coach know what he was doing during the match?
There's one thing, you can't do more than your know-how. The coach, the first leg, played the same pattern. That is a sign, a bigger sign. And coming into the second leg, he ought to have worked with the same what's it called? He ought to have worked with the result of the last leg. You saw
Iheanacho for Leicester City. Iheanacho, the goal, and Iheanacho against Ghana was on bench throughout the match.
Let's just say the coach kept his better gun.
Okay.
Because one, Nigeria played without a 10. There was nobody in the midfield distributing the ball. If you had someone like, let's say, Iwobi would have been a better fit. Control the game. They had a Kessie at their own end. Partey at their own end. Thank you. While Partey was there, Partey was playing as a 4 and he was also playing as a 8. Control the midfield and also look for the nearest one to give the ball to. And when they
I really loved the way Partey played. Though it was against my darling Nigeria, but
Partey
I give it to him.
We know Partey from Atletico Madrid has been one of the best attacking midfielders when it comes to it. Anything you give him in the midfield, Partey will deliver.
What happened to our keeper?
Let's move on to this.
Okay.
Let's move to this.
I pray next time we'll have a good team to execute the assignment. So, Chelsea fan.
Yes.
I remember the last time we talked about it. You said I really love my coach. So Chelsea Brentford. I want you to analyze. I don't want to talk about it much because you are a Chelsea fan. Maybe if I should talk about it, I might be sentimental about it. So I want you to talk about it.
Tuchel, I still love you. I always will. But the truth of the matter is, most of our boys were weak going into the game. Say they had the international break, and like 70% of the starters of Chelsea were also went down outside their countries, while the rest, like Lukaku, Ziyech and co, traveled out of the country. You can see them on social media having fun and all. It's not an excuse, yes, but coming back into the game, they had just a day or two to train and to get ready for Brentford. Whereas Brentford still has their legs. Most of their players, like we can only say 2 players out of the starting 11 went for international duty. The rest were home, resting their leg, preparing for their next game. So coming into the game, we know Brentford, the Brentford of the beginning of the season has been a very tough one to crack. They beat bigger teams.
Yes, I can remember they beat us now.
They beat bigger teams. Yes.
Wow.
So them beating Chelsea, it's not a big deal for me. But them beating Chelsea 4-1, now that's the hang of it.
Too much.
And we could not see our better strikers like Lukaku, Werner,
They didn't come to the party.
They come to the party, but the tactics the coach was using wasn't for them.
No, they didn't come to the party in the sense that they didn't
show up. Yes, I know.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Coming into the party for most people, they only play what they know.
Yes.
The tactics for them was not the tactics they were used to. We saw Werner in Germany. Any match Werner plays, if Werner doesn't have an assist, he has a goal. That's just to tell that the coach has to do something. Either he's not comfortable with the way coach is using him, or the formation the coach is using at is not the one he prefers, or is not the one he can work with. Take Lukaku for instance. Lukaku at Inter was crowned as almost the best player after Lewandowski.
Right. Yes.
When it comes to goal prowess. But coming to Chelsea, because of Lukaku was coming as a 4-4-2 striker at Inter, but now Chelsea make use of mostly 3 people or even 5 people with the help of Ruiz and co. So we are having more people in the box. That's why we have our our goal scorer on Saturday was a defender.
So okay. So we've heard that from a Chelsea fan.
Mm-hmm.
Now this game and the El Clasico, when Barcelona beat Real Madrid, everybody said, Chelsea is going to beat Real Madrid, and now Chelsea has gotten their own share of the cake. So going into the Champions League, in some days to come now, what do you think will happen? Your prediction?
In all sincerity, I was last week or 2 weeks ago, I was on the notion that Chelsea would beat Real Madrid. Why? Because Benzema was injured. I'm sorry to say, I was happy Benzema was injured. Like Benzema at the forefront this season has always been a killer. Yeah. Because any keeper in front of him put Benzema, that is 100%. That statistics has not changed throughout this season, and Benzema has been the one carrying the team. Yes, so my hope was like, okay, without Benzema, they will play with Vinicius. We know the coach might want to make use of Rodrigo. Rodrigo is an inexperienced player because of his age and time.
But this striker.
Yes, but now that Benzema is around, the one thing we should look out for is the fight of the midfield.
All right, we have Toni Kroos, Modric. And who else? Okay.
You're getting
Casemiro.
You're getting it all wrong.
Don't you think Chelsea is going to overshadow that midfield?
Those players are good, no doubt.
Yes.
But the main fight that is coming up is Camavinga, Kante.
Do you think Camavinga is going to start again?
Camavinga will definitely start again.
Camavinga, Casemiro, who do you think will start?
Camavinga. Why I'm going with Camavinga is because Chelsea as a team, and Chelsea they are so-called pressure. So they will need someone that can hold the ball.
You are talking about. Are you the coach? Are you Real Madrid coach?
No,
You are thinking for.
I'm thinking for my team. Okay. If you want to win against your enemy, if you go into the war, you must be prepared to know, okay, this is how my enemy thinks.
You must be a warrior.
Yes, I'm a Chelsea warrior. Stamford Bridge for life.
All right. So you were beaten yesterday at the Stamford Bridge.
The beating was because the boys were ill prepared.
You forgot your spare and narrow.
Nah, the boys were ill prepared. Most of them were just coming from a coach that used different formation. Their coaches use them in different patterns, and now they are coming to learn one single thing together.
All right, I don't want us to go too far on that. Atletico Madrid, Manchester City. Let's take that for the last thing.
Nah, that's an open game.
Okay.
Atletico and Man City are loggerheads.
All right. That's Champions League. At the end of the day, we're going to see who is going to win the match.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for coming, Nico. I really appreciate your
Thank
coming,
you.
and I believe when next you're invited, you're going to come. And I hope our fans too are enjoying the presence.
I pray when next I come, I'll come here smiling, saying we've beaten Real Madrid.
Okay, I pray so too, but I also wish Real Madrid good luck. I want to say a very big thank you to our fans out there, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We pray that the Lord will bless you all. Thank you very much. Bye.